Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we have traveled to the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 75. This will be race number 27 in the More Freedom series, season 3. And with the season winding down, the points are getting super close, so let's go through your top 10. Your points leader is still going to be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Second place will be the 96 of Nico. Third will be the 300 of Resemble. Fourth will be the 69 of Arco Creates. Fifth will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Sixth will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Seventh will be the 799 of Mike Check. Eighth will be the 49 of Jetman. Ninth will be the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. Let's look at your top 10 in points. Let's go through your current team and chassis standings. MBR still leads the way with Aces to Z Motorsports second, KFB Racing third, Douche Motorsports fourth, and rounding out the top 5 will be Dump and Roll Racing. After a good week last week, Toyota takes over the top in the chassis standings with Dodge, Chevy, Ford, and Pontiac following right along there. So chassis standings are close, team points are fairly close, and the normal points are really close. So I think these guys and gals are getting their cars all wound up. They're getting them dialed in. The crowd is filing in. So I think it's time. Let's go racing. As these drivers get their cars fired up and underway, let's go through your starting top 10. Starting on the pole will be the 29 of Wishbone Attack. And on his outside, the 300 of Resemble. Starting third will be the 799 of Mike Check. And on his outside, the 72 of Duchess. Starting fifth will be the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. And on his outside, the 80 of Hog Eric. Starting seventh will be the 25 of JTM. And on his outside, the 143 of Mom Games Hard. Starting ninth will be the 00 of Mudbone. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. So that's a look at your starting top 10 today for this Daytona 75. I think it's going to be shaping up to be a fantastic race. The last few have been very, very close, and points definitely are hanging in the balance here today as your points leader, the 329 of Heck of a Duber. He's starting 22nd on the day. Second place in points at 96 of Nico is in 15th. And third place is obviously he's starting on the outside pole. And fourth place, Arco, he's going to be starting in the 30th position. And your top 5, G3, she is starting in the 27th position today. But this is Daytona. It doesn't really mean anything as far as your starting position. You just got to stay out of trouble. You got to you just got to keep your car going forward. You know, keep the hammer down, car going forward, everything. Wishbone Attack will be leading us down to take the green flag here today in that Black Rifle Coffee Company Dodge for MBR. MBR with another pole here on the season. Last week by that 96 of Nico. This week by the 29 of Wishbone Attack. That beautiful orange and black Dodge Challenger pace car is ducking itself in. From high over top, the start-finish line. Here comes Wishbone Attack leading us down. The green flag is out, and we are underway here at Daytona. Already 3 wide for the second position right now with that 544. Frederick Winklebaum working down to the inside. The 29 of Wishbone Attack. Here comes Wishbone's teammate, the 25 of JTM. He's going to try to get down to the inside of the 799 of Mike Check here on lap number 1. Frederick trying to come from the 5th position out to the front here as he is right now out in the lead. As Wishbone high up top right now, and I would say that's the 3rd lane as the 00 of Mudbone working to the back bumper of the 25 of JTM. Your leader on lap number 1 looks like it's going to be that 544 Frederick Winklebaum. But here comes the 25 of JTM, but the 00 of Mudbone, I thought he was going to get down to the inside of the 25. As the 25 down to the bottom with the 80 and the 00 pushing him along with that 07 of Douche Baggins. 3 wide for half the pack there in the back. As they work down the backstretch, The double zero now trying to get down to the inside of the 25 of JTM, helped along by the 80 of Hall Garrick. JTM caught out there in the middle as the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. He is down to the middle lane right now, but I think that 80 of Hall Garrick is, I'm sorry, the double zero of Mudbone, he's trying to work to the inside right now. As they head into turn 1 and 2 here on the high banks of Daytona, Frederick sliding up, that double zero of Mudbone working down to the inside right now. The 80 of Hall Garrick right behind him with that 07 of Douche Baggins and the 96 of Nico. But Nico looks like he's about to get lit up 3 wide by the 8 of Moon Bunny and the 40 of Veteran Chaos. And here comes the 3 of Geek Girl Games as they got 4 wide right now with the 96, the 25, the 8, and the 72. Precarious situation as the 96 slides in front of that 25 at JTM. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. Almost forgot all about it as the double zero of Mudbone is your leader right here on a lap number 3. Hot, heavy action right now in the More Freedom Series here at Daytona. As those shadows were playing tricks on me. As the 80 of Hall Garrick, hard left down the backstretch, trying to get underneath that double zero of Mudbone, making it 3 wide with a 544 Frederick Winklebaum. Here comes the 8 of Moon Bunny as she slides underneath her teammate, the 07 of Douche Baggins. The 40 of Veteran Chaos, I think he's thinking about making it 4 wide right there. As they head towards the tri-oval right here on a lap number 4. Hot, heavy action as they slide down the backstretch. The 8 of Moon Bunny down to the inside of that double zero of Mudbone. Sliding up, trying to get the draft by the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. Moon Bunny down to the inside right now. She is looking for the lead here on lap number 5. Again, 30 laps of hopefully green flag action here today at Daytona. As the 8 of Moon Bunny pushed out to the front by the 40 of Veteran Chaos and that 3 of Geek Girl Games. Moon Bunny sliding into the middle lane right here as Vet follows right along behind her. She's going to be the leader here on this lap as Vet now working down to the inside. Moon Bunny has about a car length on the 40, but that draft by the 3 of Geek Girl Games is going to allow him to slide underneath. Down the backstretch they go. G3 now trying to work underneath that 40 of Veteran Chaos. Here comes the 49 of Jetman. He's going to get right to the back bumper of that 3 of Geek Girl Games. Followed behind him is last week's winner, surprise winner, that 11 of TC Roberts. I'm sure he wasn't surprised. He was super excited about it. As we do have a major accident back of the pack right now. Major accident. Looks like it's going to involve your points leader, the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Multiple other cars, the 38 of Baseman. He is down for the count. 42 is EWTF, the 23 of Fuller Than You. As G3 might be your leader here on a lap number 7. So disaster strikes in the back of the pack for multiple cars. Looks like the 13 of King of the Aces, the 42 is EWTF, the 71, possibly the 88, the 329, the 69 might all be involved here. We're not quite sure yet, as we'll figure things out in just a moment. As the 69 of Arco Creates down to the inside lane, maybe sounds like his engine is still running. Definite hood damage right here on that 69. Yeah, I saw some front end damage on the 69 of Arco Creates. Definite damage on that 38 of Baseman. Possible damage on your points leader, the 329 of Heck of a Duber, mired in the back of the pack with 3 wide racing. After 7 laps, we've got a caution here at Daytona, and G3 is going to lead us, I believe, down pit road here. All that smoke still from the caution flag, or from the accident right here going into the tri-oval. We're going to watch what G3 does, see if she's going to be taking tires, fuel, what's going to happen here as she leads us down this long pit road. Vet is slow. There she is into her pits. Right side tires going on for that Reese's Chevy for G3 Motorsports. 2 tires stop, where she's got fuel going in. Make sure they get all that gas in there as she is down and away. So 2 tires stop with fuel only for the 3 of Geek Girl Games as she is finally making her way down pit road. As the 80 of Hall Garrick is out, so it looks like the 00 of Mudbone may have beat her out here. Looks to be the case, but let's see what brought out that caution here. This caution is going to be brought out by the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. I'm not sure what happens here. As you're going to see him, he's going to get in the left side of the 660 of Garrett Miller. That's going to start that chain reaction, but let's go through this caution. Oh, I was incorrect. The 660 of Garrett Miller actually gets into the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, and that's what starts that chain reaction. We'll get another view in just a second. From the roof cam of the 69 of Arco Creates, let's see what his view shows here. And finally, from the roof cam, the rear roof cam on this 38 of Baseman, let's see what happens from his perspective. So unfortunate break there for several drivers. The 69 of Arco Creates, who almost made it through that incident. He is going to be out of the race, as well as the 38 of Baseman, also involved in that incident where the 42 of ZWTF, the 329 of Heck of a Duber, the 71 of Kung Fu Beer, the 23 of Florida Than You, the 13 of King of the Aces, and I believe the 51 of AJM. AJM currently running 23rd right now. So tough break for that 50, for that, all those drivers, as the 8 of Moon Bunny. Looks like she might be in the, no, she's at the back of the pack. So it looks like the 8 of Moon Bunny may have been involved as well. She does not have a hood on her car anymore. So that's going to cause some issues for her as this race goes on for sure. But let's go through your top 10 real fast. Your leader is the 00 of Mudbone. Second place, last week's winner, the 11 of TC Roberts. Third will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Fourth will be the 80 of Hall Garrick. Fifth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Sixth will be the 999 of Deviant. Seventh will be the 799 of Mike Check. Eighth will be the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. Ninth will be the 619 of Balls Deep. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 777 of Seabass. So a lot of the 3-number cars are up there in the top 10 right now. Notables again, the 329 Heck of a Duber running 33rd right now, possibly involved in that accident. Not sure what, we'll see what kind of damage he has as we go back up, as we get back up to speed. Again, 69 of Arco Creates is out. The 96 of Nico, he's currently running in the 12th position. Resemble currently resides in the 26th, and G3 currently running in the 3rd position. So we're going to see what this does for the points, you know, because Duber has just been, he's had some bad luck the last 3 weeks. His points lead has shrunk from over 200 points to about 67, I think, is what, or 63 is about what Nico is behind him right now. So at 00 of Mudbone, we're going to be leading us back to take this green flag here at Daytona here on lap number 10, starting lap at 11. And we're going to see what the rest of this race has in store for us, as we are back underway. Already people jumping out of line, trying to get some position here, as they've all gone past the start finish line into turn 1. The 3 of Geek Girl Games, she is down to the inside of that the 11 of TC Roberts, as it's going to take almost the entire lap to get these cars up to speed. The 00 of Mudbone on the outside right now, as they are slowly winding these cars up to about 200 miles an hour. Your leader on the track is the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Followed right behind her is that 420 of Queen of Hearts and the 80 of Hog Eric. Eric has worked his way back up into the top 10 in points. I'm knocking on wood for him, make sure I don't jinx him. The 420 of Queen of Hearts, she's had a rough season this season. A good season for her last year, but this season has been very rough. She started off very strong, but has just had a lot of issues in the last 3/4 of the season and has fallen all the way back to 32nd in points right now. The 80 of Hog Eric, he's working down to the inside now in that Toyota. Several Toyotas lined up right now here at Daytona, the 799, the 999. So here comes Dump and Roll Racing, pushing out to the lead. That 999 of Deviant down to the inside of the 777 of Seabass. Seabass trying to make it 3 wide right now between him, the 799, and the 999. So Eric pushing his car out to the lead with the help of his teammate, the 999 of Deviant. Deviant finishing 3rd last week at the Charlotte Roval, looking for another good run here this week. As here comes the 96 of Nico right there behind the 1 of Jamal Jackson. But Toyota's looking strong again this week as the 80 and the 7 and the 999 and the 420, the 799 all right up here at the front of the pack. Headed down the backstretch. This long backstretch here at Daytona, they're going to get a good draft down into turn 3 and 4. Eric's still sliding in the middle lane as the 999 down to his inside. Heading for the stripe. Looks like that's going to be the Queen of Hearts again out there to the lead. So thinking on what we're going to see for pit stops at the rest of this race. I'm not going to, we might have one more stop here at Daytona. I guess we'll find out, but it's going to be close to the end. We got about one lap here until a couple laps until halfway. So currently Queen is still the leader, but Eric is really pushing hard in the middle lane right there in front of his teammate, the 999 of Deviant, who's sandwiched 3 wide right now with the 777 and the 799 as Eric down to the bottom of the track in front of his teammate. He's trying to work out to the lead as part of the other pack is starting to catch up now as they have lined up single file. So your leader on this lap will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Eric is going to get those 5, but actually he had already led a lap, so he's already got his 5 bonus points. As 3 wide for the next 3 rows behind these 2 leaders. The 999 and the 80 are trying to push out hard to the front here. Heading down into the turn. Eric had a good draft by the 777 to Seabass as the 999 just a little bit faster on that low line, but that 3 wide battle for the lead right here. Coming down to the stripe. Little touch by the 790 or the 80 and the 999. Very, very close right there as Jamal was trying to make it 4 wide for the lead. Looks like your leader at halfway will be. I think it was the 80 of Hog Eric was your leader at halfway. It could have been the 420. We're going to have to check the replay on that, but right now, Deviant is pushing his car out to the lead with the help of the 1 of Jamal Jackson and that 33 of Harvey Jones. As the 123 of Roy Chow is in the pits. So Dump and Roll with 2 cars up here at the front. Their 3rd car currently residing in the pits as the 999 of Deviant, who again had a fantastic race last week, has now worked his way to the lead. He is going to lead a lap here at Daytona. As this pack grows and grows, the 95 of Zed Brunna is looking to try to catch up to it. So Jamal now out to the lead. The 33 of Harvey Jones trying to work down to his inside. With the 40 of Veteran Chaos, so KFB Racing now is trying to show their force as they've had a fantastic second half to this season as they are trying to work to the point again. As they got like 3 or 4 wins here in the second half of the season. I think it's 3 wins, 2 by 2 by the 619, and 1 by the number 1. So right now, your leader on the point, I believe, is the 33 of Harvey Jones, as the 40 of Veteran Chaos trying to work to the bottom right here. Followed along by the 49 of Jetman, who has, I believe, 3 wins this season in the More Freedom Series. He's pushing that 40 of Veteran Chaos down the backstretch right now. Down to 3 and 4 they go. Here comes that 20 of Adam B5000, single car team for Elliott Motorsports, down to the bottom of the track as they head towards the tri-oval here with about 12 or 13 laps to go here at Daytona. Your leader on the track is still going to be that 40 of Veteran Chaos as the 49 of Jetman works down to the inside now. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Here comes that 300 of Resemble. Resemble again starting on the outside pole here today. He is down to the inside of the 20 of Adam B5000, helped along by the 34 of Super Snake and that 25 of JTM and the 07 of Douchebag. And so Jetman now out to the lead here, currently in the lead on the track, but that 300 of Resemble, he is powering that Toyota for the Drop Bear Racing team down to the bottom of the track, out to the front of this field. Slides up to the middle lane, up to the high lane, back to the middle lane. Here comes the 34 of Super Snake. Your leader on that lap will be the 300 of Resemble. He goes 6th to 1st in 1 lap. He's going to get his lap led here today. He's going to get those 5 bonus, very important 5 bonus points as the 25 of JTM. I'm guessing we're going to probably see him slide to the left underneath that 34 of Super Snake as they head down the backstretch. He does right there in front of the 07 of Douchebaggins. As I head towards the front stretch into the tri-oval right now, the 25 of JTM is going to come out. He's going to lead a lap here at Daytona. He's going to get 5 bonus points. I'm showing Roy Chow now out of the race with an engine camshaft. So they were diagnosing that in the pits for a few laps, and he is going to be out with that engine camshaft as the 07 of Douchebaggins, who I believe has 2 wins on the year here in the More Freedom Series. Last season's IROC Series champion, that 07. He's trying to work out to the lead in front of that 25 of JTM, but with a great run, here comes the 80 of Hog Eric. A heck of a draft by the 80 of Hog Eric, pushing his Toyota for the dump and roll out to the front. The 00 of Mudbone slides down there in front of the 96 of Nico, who is getting helped along by the 3 of Geek Girl Games. The draft was so heavy there that I saw some of these cars had to get out of the gas going into turns 1 and 2. As Eric leads us down the backstretch here on lap number 22 with about 8 laps to go. The 95 of Zed Brunna trying to work underneath the 3 of Geek Girl Games and then underneath the 96 of Nico. Nico sliding down in front of him right here. Mudbone and Nico working together with the 80 of Hog Eric to push him out to the lead. We're going to see if Mudbone and Nico go with him or if they try to make it 3 wide for the lead, as Eric, again, going to lead another lap here in the More Freedom Series, this Daytona 75. Your current fastest lap is going to be by the 300 of Resemble at 197.665 miles per hour or 45.553 seconds. There goes that 00 of Mudbone. He slides down in front of the 95 of Zed Brunna with about 7 laps to go here. Not sure if Nico's tires were going away, but he could not hold it on the bottom of the track as the 95 is now trying to work underneath that 00 of Mudbone. So Aces to Zed Motorsports stacked up right now with the 95 and the 11. They're about to catch up to the 329 and the 8 of Moon Bunny. So definite damage on that 329 and the 8 of Moon Bunny. They're drafting right here. This is going to cause all kinds of mayhem as the leaders are about to catch up to him in that front pack. So they work to the high line, the 95 down to the bottom. They slide up. as we're watching this pack try to get around that 8 of Moon Bunny and the 329 of Heck of a Doober. So they slide up. Everybody else trying to work to the bottom right now. So Doober hoping to get some draft more than from the 8 of Moon Bunny. He is working to the middle lane. He's actually pretty much blocking the entirety of the field right now. Mudbone currently screaming at him from the in-car as the 96 now down to his inside. So he is trying to block that 96 of Nico, who is currently running second place in points. So Doober off the pace again as a result of that accident earlier. The 96 of Nico is going to make it around him. And we're going to see if they can catch up to the rest of the pack before the end of this race as, again, the 619, he is off the pace as well as the 42 of ZWTF. The 777 of Seabass is taking advantage right now as he is pushing that car out to the lead in front of the 95 of Zed Brunna. So your leader here on this lap will be the 777 of Seabass with the 999 of Deviant right there. Watch this pack, watch it as it unfolds. The 96 gets stuck on the top. He's trying to work underneath that. He's trying to work underneath the 619 of Big Slick as he gets pushed to the back right now. Jumping back up here to the front. As your leader still is the 777 of Seabass. Looks like we got some pit stops happening. With 4 laps to go, I think we got some pit stops happening here at Daytona. The 777 of Seabass still your leader. The 20 of Adam B5000 now working underneath him with the help of the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Here comes a 1 of Jamal Jackson with a great run. Some great drafting by the 40 and the 20 and the 777 of Seabass, as well as the 95 of Zed Brunna. This is shaping up to be an insane end of this race as we have 3-4 wide up here at the front. The 777 of Seabass still working that Tampax Pontiac for Amish Buggy Racing. As the 20s dropping in, several other cars dropping in right now. The 777 of Seabass with 3 laps to go staying out here at Daytona with the 33 of Harvey Jones right behind him. There's the 72 of Duchess who had come in. So we're going to see if we get any gambles, what's going to happen here at the end of this race, as the 33 of Harvey Jones is down to the inside of the 777 of Seabass. You can see the cars back there who still have not pitted yet, as a 3-way battle for the lead right now between the 999 again this week, the 33 of Harvey Jones and that 777 of Seabass. Looks like the 999 is in, so staying out will be the 00 and the 40 of Veteran Chaos. So are we going to see a last second pit stop by this 00 and that 40 of Veteran Chaos? Sorry, my camera's got messed up there. And now I'm hitting the wrong button. Let's try to catch back up to that 00 of Mudbone, who is staying out right now. So Mudbone comes down. He's taking the white flag here at Daytona. Second place is the 96 of Nico. That 00 of Mudbone gambling right now at Daytona. He's led 6 laps on the day. He has led the most laps here at Daytona. He's down to the last lap. The only person behind him is that 96 of Nico. We're going to listen to see if that car just runs out of fuel going into 3 and 4. He's gambling right here. He is going 23 laps on his tank of gas. Nobody near him. He's coming out of 4. He could almost coast to the win right now. He's into the tri-oval. He's almost out of gas. Your winner here at Daytona for this Daytona 75 pure gas mileage run is going to be the 00 of Mudbone. 1 pit stop here today, as well as 1 pit stop for that 96 of Nico. They're going to pull out the amazing win here is that 00 of Mudbone. I think he is now out of gas. We're going to go to the in-car right here. And he is out of gas, folks. The 00 goes the entire distance, 1 pit stop, takes the win. Showstoppers Racing gambles here at Daytona. The gamble pays off. They're going to win this race. They're going to run out of gas with not even a half lap after taking that checkered flag. This is the most insane win here by that 00 of Mudbone. And you can hear the 96 who gives him a wave as he goes past, also out of gas. Amazing, amazing finish here at Daytona. Let's go through your top 10. Your winner in amazing fashion with no gas left is the 00 of Mudbone. Second place will be the 96 of Nico. Third place will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson. Fourth will be the 49 of Jetman. Fifth will be the 20 of Adam B5000. Sixth will be the 999 of Deviant. Seventh will be the 34 of Super Snake. Eighth will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Ninth will be the 07 of Douche Baggins. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. Wow. Just wow. The celebration that's going to be going on tonight at the Showstoppers Racing is it's going to be insane. If it can't get any better, next week we head to Martinsville for the Martinsville 75, so I'm looking forward to that one if it could top this one. Which brings us to your point situation. So let's go through your points as Duber is going to finish 30th today. Nico is going to finish in the second position. So you're seeing the points here on the screen. I'm not sure what they're going to be. I'm excited to calculate them in just a few. It's going to be very, very close. And we're going to see who is leading those points. Let's check in on your team and chassis standings as well as looks like there's several Dodge vehicles in the top 10, a couple of Toyotas. We're going to see who's leading the team standings, which is probably still MBR. And then we're going to see who's also leading the chassis standings here. So that's probably also going to be very close. So I can't say it enough. This was an amazing run by the 00 of Mudbone. He is your winner today. Congratulations to him and Showstoppers Racing. His first win of his career comes here at the Daytona 75. Just the fuel mileage in his car. Again, he made it enough laps. He made it enough to win it. He ran out of gas off of turn 2, as well as the 96 of Nico ran out of gas, probably coming into the stripe here today. Congratulations again to that 00 of Mudbone. Amazing, amazing race. Leads the most laps, everything. So that's going to do it for this Daytona 75. Until next week at Martinsville, take care.